Sierra Jepsen. I am the owner, meat scientist, and the lead butcher for Butcher Solutions, LLC, which is based in Livingston, Montana, but I travel all over the country and train butchers wherever they are at. I grew up in Amanda, Ohio, which is a rural farming community, and we had beef cattle, corn, wheat, soybeans, the whole Midwestern gamut. And I knew I wanted to be connected to the beef cattle industry some way, somehow. Through my time at Ohio State, I was an ag business major, loved animal science, but never wanted to be a vet. And so that was more so the direction I was taking. And I couldn't find anywhere that I could become a better butcher. So that's what I decided to do, was make myself a better butcher through grad school and then create Butcher Solutions to help train and educate butchers to create a really awesome meat product, both for the livestock producers who are trying to get the most out of their meat product, the butcher who's trying to make the most money and deliver the best product to the customer who expected the best product. I learned a lot while I was in my master's program, and I had this end goal and this idea of Butcher Solutions. I wanted to be able to go to meat processors and meet them literally where they were at, and we could work in their facilities, with their carcasses, with their people. I found that in Livingston, Montana, right up the road from where I was going to be moving, there was the producer partnership who had a facility that was built by Friesla. And I had a conversation with Matt, and he told me all about the facility that was built to provide protein to food pantries and to school districts, and they were using a modular system. I was surprised when I first walked into the producer partnership at how spacious the inside was. I truly was. And it floored me. From the outside, it was such a small footprint. And then you walk inside and you feel like you're in a true meat processing facility. I was really excited from that point forward to be linked up with Friesla, and they were able to connect me with the Proctors down in Texas and with the Harrison Ranch out in Kentucky. And so it was easy to see how the customization of these modulars are really important to the expansion. A brick and mortar facility that was built a long time ago is sometimes more difficult to change than it is to start over new. And a lot of these facilities were built in the 1920s, 30s, 40s. COVID flipped a switch with the availability of folks wanting local meat products, and then were harvest lots available. And not only was that availability really difficult to get a hold of, but it was also exhausting our butchers and those local meat processors. When a farmer or rancher brings a livestock animal to that meat processor, that farmer and rancher wants to know that the animal was handled with animal welfare in mind. They want to know that those products are aged correctly. They want to know that they are cut in a way that the customer will recognize the cuts, and that when they have a meat product that they enjoy it, and that they're able and interested in ordering that meat product again and again and again. There do need to be ways for folks to get access to affordable meat products that can be processed quickly. And there is a need for folks to have access to local meat products that were processed by a farmer or rancher that they know. And people want both, and we need both. And so it doesn't have to be an either or, it can be an and. The butcher is the last line of defense to make sure that that meat product is excellent before it goes in the hands of the customer. And the customer then is judging the livestock producer on what the butcher is doing. And so they want to please both sides. And that's something that I feel very passionately about and is really important to me when I'm training butchers. And I guess why I get excited to work with butchers. They have the opportunity to do things right. Getting folks excited to cut meat every day is challenging, but if you pull out all the stops and you give them a good work environment and you give them mission, and they have all the tools in place to make that possible, and they're able to feel confident and competent at the same time, that's going to be a job that they're actually excited to show up to every single day.